What are your biggest takeaways from Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, it was still kind of the same stuff that I thought post-game. Just little things that I need to fix. The offense as a whole we need to fix. Just little stuff that in the past has made us lose games. And luckily that stuff didn't make us lose this one. But as we continue to get down this road and get more and more into Big Ten play, as we want to go 1-0 every week, we got to fix that stuff.
You've got 3 offensive linemen that played this past weekend that will not be playing this next week. Just what has it been like working with the new group of offensive linemen this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Raiola has all those guys ready to go. So I trust whoever he puts in. And also, I mean, I trust those guys. I've built a relationship with all of them over these years. Teddy, we came in at the same time. We've known each other since high school. Obviously he's recovered from a couple injuries, but I trust Teddy and anyone who Coach Raiola puts in.
You take a lot of hits, obviously. What's the weekly build like to get your body back up to go do it again? And have you kind of learned some things, going through this year about that help you with that process?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen, my freshman year, watched Adrian battle through some really tough injuries. I mean, he's one of the toughest guys I think I've ever seen. Obviously last year we had injury problems going through the season. Casey got hurt, Chuba got hurt. So just watching those guys and how they approach recovery every week has helped me. And also, I mean, we have a great medical staff who, stays on top of everything. So, I'm in there. I'm in the training room a good amount, even if, it varies week to week. Some weeks I come out on Monday and I'm perfectly fine. But other weeks it's just like one hit, so I just got to get that fixed.
What sticks out to you about Ryan Walters, known as a defensive guy, when you watch what they're doing and obviously what he did at Illinois last year, what jumps out to you?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's kind of Illinois 2.0. I think we did a good job against Illinois offensively. Obviously, there's stuff that we always want to get better at, and now we have a chance because, Purdue and Illinois, they may not be the exact same defense. They may have different tendencies, but I mean, it's another shot at an Illinois-type defense that, we may be struggling against, couldn't punch the ball in, and, that game a lot of small things down in the red zone, and, we need to be able to execute every play this week.
Justin Evan Jenkins popped right in there and played like 40 snaps. Seemed like he belonged. I mean, what you probably watched him grow, and what have you thought about him as he's kind of developed into the role he has now?
Yeah, I mean, he came in and he looked like he kind of looked like how he is now. He's ready to go from day one, and he's developed mentally. He's even physically he's gotten stronger. Learned. I mean, I'm not an expert in O-line, but it seems like he's developed a lot up front. Just technique-wise. So, I mean, it's impressive when you can go. He took reps last year at center, and he went to left guard, and he went to center. When you can just bounce back and forth like that, that helps an offense out so much, especially when you're going through a stretch right now where we're down a couple guys.
How have you seen that young group of wide receivers just in practice, their confidence grow with kind of what they've been asked to do the last few weeks?
Yeah, I mean, they're starting – they realize what the work that they have to put in now off the field so that they can recognize it on the field. Malachi's a great example. I mean, that's a guy that came in, didn't quite know how to do everything, how much effort to put into this, how much effort to put into that. I'm not saying that he was lazy. He works his butt off, but, he's starting to realize the gain of putting all that work in. And I think some of those younger guys are going to keep coming along too. And, a lot of them have been working really hard, and they're going to get their shot, and they're going to capitalize on it.
Coach Satterfield was saying that Coach Rule was running the scout team defense today. What was that like out of practice with him getting so involved in your guys' preparation?
Yeah, I mean, anything that Coach Rule does is with intent and intensity. So no matter what he's doing, it's going to be really energetic. It's going to be really close to perfect most of the time. So, him getting those guys ready helps us more than a lot of people recognize.
He's pretty animated then, huh?
Yeah, he always is. But he gets everyone fired up. So, that scout team was running around, looking like Purdue, ready to knock our heads off, but we were coming right back at them. All right, thank you.